Hello, everyone. I think we're live. Still have no voice. It is what it is. Um, Random thing today. Went to turn on the light for my setup here, my studio light, we're gonna call it, the diffuser and everything, and it's a strobe light. Why? I have no idea. It's a fucking strobe light. So we're just using monitor light. Oh, my voice is so gone. Kind of hurts to talk. Dang dog made me scream my head off when he took off down the road getting out of the car. Usually he doesn't do that. Actually around the building, all the way down the long ass driveway, then up to the road. He came back. He listened, but now I can't talk. So I was sick on top of that. So yeah, we're just using monitor light. I have this like a light gray monitor background specifically for this purpose. And if I shut that window, I actually get some better lighting. But then I can't see what the stream is doing. Problematic. I don't remember how to turn off dark mode on YouTube, which would hurt my soul to do, but I should. Could move this up here. It's weird to have it up there, but I can put it up there. Whatever. We're living our lives. Extreme circumstances. What a modern day, like, first world thing to call extreme circumstances. It's not having your stream window where it normally is, right? Like, how absurd is that? Sounds pretty absurd to me. We're in game. Not gonna leave myself big this time. Bring it down to small size. You're a butcher. Is this the town where I'm supposed to find out where these guys are? Yes. Cobbler, grocer, smokehouse, herb garden. It's like another freaking church up here. I wonder if indulgence chests are per town. Go check this out. It would kind of make sense to what happened last time if they are. They are not. Okay. Good day, peasant. Just whistling away. It's having a grand old time. A cobbler. Let's see what this cobbler's selling. Cobbler. It says the cobbler is right here. I don't feel like the cobbler is a stone wall. Oh, hey, it's you again.
What can I do for you? I'll have a look.
Oh, the reused NPC assets. Kind of sad because the game's getting all the praise in the world from a bajillions of people who never even went to the wedding yet. And it was me included. And now you get to like these parts and you're like, oh, these are just reused assets. Yeah. Not much diversity. I don't even know if diversity is the right word. Yeah, it is. Like, there's not enough different type of people. What a word with some weird connotations nowadays. Like, they don't have different facial features, body types, voices, sounds. Okay, we're moving away. Let's talk to you.
Greetings, how can I help?
I need to find a thunderstone, and I heard you might know of one.
Oh yeah? Who told you that then?
It's hard, Wayfair, and a tavern. Oh, we'll try it.
Some wayfarer in a tavern.
Really? Which one?
In Suchdol.
Shit, so Andrew's already mouthing off.
Well, that's a random guess.
What Andrew?
Andrew Ramhead. Haven't you heard of him?
No. And not to repeat myself, but what I heard is you have a certain thunderstone.
I haven't got a fucking thunderstone and I never did. It was all Hensel's idea. And he had it on him the whole time too. And before you ask, no, Hensel's not here. Andrew is holding him captive.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm missing something here, and it's not just the stone. So tell me, what the fuck happened?
We wanted to butcher Andrew Ramhead's band of pillagers. But that's easier said than done. So Hensel got the idea that we could borrow Tomlin Bruthen's magic stone from him to help us fight them like. But Tomlin wasn't having it, so we filched it without him knowing. And then set off after those bandits. But everything went to shit. They caught Hensel and almost killed me and Stislav. So,
Yep.
you come a bit late for that fucking stone. Not that it brought us any luck anyway. If I were
That's
you,
made up
I'd give it up
nonsense,
as a
my
lost
friend.
cause.
Who is this? Andrew.
Who is this Andrew Ramhead?
A mercenary commander from King Sigismund's army. He's been ordered to guard the roads with his men. Or so he says. But apart from that, they also carry out raids, rob the people, mug merchants and steal cattle. And they make the peasants pay tribute. And of course, after our fuck-up, they've turned the screws and are demanding even more. Another reason for everyone round here to hate me.
Oof.
Where can I find this Andrew?
Are you fucking with me?
No? I'm sorry about what happened to you, but I badly need to find that stone. You don't just lose something like that. And from what you said, it seems I don't have much choice.
I'm telling you, that stone's cursed. Weren't you listening to me?
Oh, it's not cursed, believe me, buddy.
You may have had bad luck, but that doesn't mean it's cursed. With stuff like that, you're playing with fire. You stole it from Tomlin, so the power of the stone turned against you. I didn't steal it from anybody, so I have nothing to worry about.
Well,
Oof.
if you put it like that never occurred to me.
You see? Now tell me where this camp of theirs is.
You'll come across some ponds between Raborj and Bohunjovic. Near one of them, there's a fork where wayfarers sometimes camp if they're stuck for a place to stay. From that fork, follow the water downstream, and you should find the ruins of an old mill.
And that's where they're holding Hensel. The one with the stone.
Yeah, there. But if I were you, I'd stay off the path. Take the hill and nip through the woods. You'll get to some rocks overlooking the mill. You'll have a bird's eye view of everything from there. That's the way we went too. But make sure they don't spot you. There's a good chance they've upped their guard after our attack.
Sound advice. Thanks.
Look, what's your plan anyway?
Well, I'm thinking if I can find Andrew, I'll find Hensel. And then I'll finally get to the bottom of this shit with the Thunderstone.
Just be careful, because Andrew's a cunning fucker. Look, since you're going there anyway, I know I'm not in a position to ask you for anything, but still, do you think you could rescue Hensel?
Mm,
And how, pray, do you expect me to do that?
I
kill
don't
everyone and
know,
walk them
just
out?
something. Because if you don't, I don't know who will. Andrew's a greedy bastard. Some coin might do it. Or you could sneak in quietly and slip back out with Hensel.
What if I kill them all?
How about I just kill them all?
I thought best not to suggest that. You know how we ended up. But, you know, whatever you think's best. It's just, they're pretty tough and well armed, you know.
Why doesn't the local lord do it?
'Cause he doesn't give a shit, for Christ's sake. He cares nothing for the likes of us, understand? Hensel's just a stable boy who toils with his hands. No lord's going to do a deal with Andrew for him.
It's valid.
I'll manage somehow. But the whole thing's getting so messy, it's almost like the stone's power is interfering somehow. But if I find a way,
Almost.
I'll help Hensel.
Thank you so much.
I like how they
May
use
all the saints
superstition
be
in this
with you,
game as
and I
kind
hope you
of
have better
like
luck than we did.
to keep it interesting magical wise, because there's so much superstition back then. And weird things. What's
Here,
up, buddy?
look.
You want some dried meat? There you go. Enjoy your bag. Okay. The Thunderstone lore gets even deeper. Camp by the road. Fisherman's camp in a drowned wagon. Find the military encampment. Roger. Going to find the military encampment. Come on, horse. I'm in the right gear, right? We're in combat. I was actually watching some videos about the armor in real life. And arguably for what my character does and how I play, I should really go with one of the other types of chess piece that's slightly worse in this game. And it even says when you mouse over it that like there's an argument in the real world about which one's better. We want to, guys. Let's both give very good protection. Both have advantages and disadvantages. Both are better versus certain types of weapons. So like there really is just a toss up between the two. But the Burgundy or whatever it's called, Burgundas, is way more flexible. You can just like wear it all day and it's better for archery and stuff like that. Where these solid steel plate ones are rather hard to use. I don't have spurs on. I don't have spurs on any of my builds. Why? Okay. Well, I must have put all my spurs in my chest. So
Easy, good horse.
really can't ride full steam through here. Okay.
Quick, quick.
So we're gonna have to find spurs from somewhere. One of my chests.
Whoa.
Right up over the hill, you'll have a bird's eye view of everything. The fact they told me not to ride down the road makes me kind of want to ride down the road, but I'm just gonna assume that that is the military encampment. Make a gunshot from up here and hit him? Probably not. Should we just go pure violence? See if they want to chat? Have a little talky talk? Yeah, buddy, I hear you. You're pissed. Just go walk into their camp. Okay, you just get straight up hostile? That would be assumed. Don't mind me, buddy. You don't know what this is. It's my thumbstick. I've got a thumbstick. What do you got?
To arms!
Got him. No one even knew what just happened. It's all good. Just ignore it. I said ignore it, buddy. Let it be. Oh, you got a crossbow, buddy? That's sweet.
You can't get away.
I'm whiffed. We missed. Who can draw their thing faster? Can you load a crossbow? You missed. My guy just didn't want to load up or bring the bow and arrow up. Okay. What do you? You're very indecisive, my friend. Did you make up your mind? They're shooting at me? They are.
Shoot you an extra asshole! I'm on them!
Dog doesn't stand a chance versus these dudes. You've got a mace, so just no thank you. Oh, you're in plate. Go for some joints here. The eye hole? Didn't quite land the eye hole. Hey, you've got the same shield I do. Still aiming for that eye hole. It's really small on this helmet. Put wounds onto all of them. Ooh, take this damage buff.
Alert! To arms!
Send it. You guys are rocking here. I'll take my arrows back. 900, 1000. Ooh. Very good gloves. Dude, all their stuff is at 100% quality too. Damn. You guys weren't fucking around. You are well taken care of. But I guess that's what, like, exploiting everyone in the region does, right? Horses with fallets. It's actually an upgrade. Sweet. That is a very expensive piece of gear. That's an upgrade too. But I guess this was the named guy here. Dude is insanely geared. He's a named NPC I just killed, though. Where's your weapon? Ramhead hammer's all you had? Oh, hopefully he's not important to the storyline, because he is deader than dead. Two horse, two horse. I don't like this all white knight shield, to be honest. So far, I think I had that at the very beginning of the game. Slightly expensive, but we have better. I guess the 4 hook guns would be weighing me down. That's quite heavy. Same with the amount of bullets we have now. Throw you. We said there was an upgrade here. There is. Look at us looking all fancy now. Just immediately somehow magically put this on myself, because you can't really do that in real life. I always said there was another upgrade. Did I make it up? Ah, yes, this was the upgrade. Gamberson. Should probably look up how to actually say these things. My nourishment at 67. Need a piece of cheese. Okay. Always inventory management. Because I load too much stuff. Told myself I wouldn't, but there's just something about these numbers being so high that makes me have to loot them. You're an exact copy of what I have on me. Interesting. Quilted coats are technically more resistances, but I just like the look of the armor without being covered. What kind of weapons do you guys have? Heavy maces, piercing arrows, slightly worse chainmail. So I just can't get over how well geared these dudes were. Okay, guys in the waters had bows. Bows and arrows I'm very interested in. You just had normal arrows. Rude. Spend too much time looting things in this game. More guys down this way. I hear you freaking out, dog. It's okay. Where'd your bow go? What are you growling at, puppy? There more guys? Let's see what they're swindling from the people. Cool little camp setup they got here. Not allowed to take the big old shields. You know, I don't need the picking experience anymore, but technically I think this gives stealth experience, which we do need, so take it. Just don't care. Are people asleep in here? Is that what you're growling at? Imagine sleeping through all that, my friend. I love how I'm just murdering these dudes over some random thunderstone. I don't know their allegiances. I don't know their side. I don't know who they play for. I don't know if they're good, if they're bad. They're just all being killed. And it doesn't feel right. 1,000. Not upgrades. You're so heavy, but I keep picking you up for no reason. You're just not worth 1,000 credits for how much you weigh. Take those just because I want to start going for cosmetic things. How many of these things do I have? Like that just dropped 60 pounds on the ground in 3 items. Which I weigh too much. Take it. There's another sleeping person over here, puppy.
Hey! By all the saints, don't leave me
There's
here!
nothing
Please,
here for you.
Untie me!
Being this dude, you wake up and it's like, where's everyone else? It's like, you gotta know some shit went down. Well, I went for a kick and you did a kick, my friend.
Out of here! Mike! Attack! Come and help us!
Screaming to nobody, man. Also, his hands must hurt so much punching full plate metal like this. But I mean, you fight for your life, right? Favorable die, Grosjean. The survivors, my friend. Okay, so there's that guy. They kept him way off to the side where he's easily done stealthily. Bag of nails and fastening materials. No thank you. Doo-doo. Farmer's horseshoes. No thank you. Already looted that place. That's not the end of the Thunderstone. There are no way in here. Chest in there. There must be a way in. We're doing jumping game shenanigans, or is there just a window? We'll go for the window approach first. It's not a window. We'll assume they try and make the jumping game slightly easier. So put the beams to this. To this. Question is, are they hiding anything higher? You're going to get risky though in this game with the slidey physics. The altitude we're at. Like I'm stuck in a hole because of the slidey physics. You know what? Now we're down in here. Such is life. Spearman's training 4. I'll take that. Don't really want you. You look cool, but you're not better. 56 necklace we will take. What's the way out of here? Pretty sure it's this. I don't think I can even balance on these beams, to be honest. Well, I can. There seems to be an invisible wall here. I'm just going to assume they're not hiding anything up there behind the invisible wall. Okay. Still no damn thunderstone.
Hey! By all the saints, don't leave me here! Please, untie me!
Relax.
Don't be annoying,
I'm getting
balls.
Thanks.
Christ almighty, you stormed in on them like you were the Archangel Michael himself. Thanks for getting me out of here.
Might as well be, friend. Where's that damn thunderstone? You're gonna run all the way back. I was kind of hoping he'd stop somewhere around here. I mean, I guess if you're just freed, just keep on running. I'm just jogging. Just jogging all day, every day. Jog, jog, jog. Will I sing this song? I'm gonna jog, jog, jog all day long. Yep, we're jogging all the way back. Hey, beehives. If we can loot beehives. Can. Guess that makes sense on where you actually get honey from in this game. What? Did you take off in a full sprint? It's just jogging really that good. Well, it's just jogging. Just that slow and steady pace. You actually made some damn distance.
You
Talk to you, buddy?
Yeah, I am. All things considered. Thanks for rescuing me. You have no idea how grateful I am. God knows what they would have done to me in the end. All that aside, who are you, anyway?
Probably hung you.
I'm Hensel, and I owe you big time, Henry. Though, in all honesty, I'm not sure why I was worth all that trouble. But grateful nonetheless.
Peter told me what happened.
Peter? Well, thank the saints for him. So he's safe and sound, is he?
In a manner of speaking. He got shot, but nothing serious.
What about Stislav?
I have no idea.
Ah, well, I hope he's all right and all.
Listen, it wasn't exactly by chance that I ran into Peter either. I was looking for you in the village because of the Thunderstone you stole from Tomlin in Horsham, who, by the way, is royally fucking upset with you.
Well, I suppose I would be too if I were him. But I have to say, the whole Thunderstone idea was the stupidest I've ever had. It brought us
Good.
no luck, no protection. Well, the opposite, in fact.
Let's forget that for a moment. What I really need to know is where the stone ended up.
You won't be surprised to hear. Ramed snatched it from me when I was captured. He didn't believe it had any powers, but he has a nose for money. That's all that matters to him. From what I heard, He sold it in Sukdal to some farmers.
Lanta.
Right? I think he said Mlada or something. Well, from the edge of the village.
Sakra. That stone really is cursed. Well, there's nothing for it. I'm off to Suchdol.
Hold your horses. That wasn't the only thing I heard. There's this pond below Raborsh, right? And on the bank, across from the village, there's a small crag. Somewhere around there, they hid some of their spoils.
Well, they hid it all right, but not well enough.
What? You filched Andrew's stash? Well, good for you. Serves the bastard right. I was gonna cast an eye there myself, but I see there's no need to bother now. Well,
That's funny. They actually have
thanks again
dialogue for if you've already done something.
God be with you, wherever you may go.
Okay. Still no inns that I see here, which is just obnoxious. Fancy Fort. Let's go to the next area. There's laundry, 2 dead trees. What a random point of interest. 2 dead trees. I might actually go to the 2 dead trees because it's just random. Overgrown quarry, poacher's camp, flooded cottage, and a dam. I'm curious about a dam too, architecturally. Come on, horse. I guess before we just speed out of town.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Are there any horses in this neighborhood? A horse thief looking for a better horse. Looking for some of those high-class horses. Kind of impressed my horse could just casually jump over that wall. Good on you, horse.
Quick!
Got pastures set up for horses out here. Looks like they got cows in it.
Quick! Whoa, whoa.
Closed off moat castle. Okay. I was just curious if there's any horses by this castle. It seems as if not. All cows. Let's go look at 2 dead trees randomly. Can we get across here? I wasn't sure if this would be too deep or not. It's all good, horse. I know it's just a tree. That was a branch. Saw that one coming. Hurt my head. We'll just do this on foot for this part. 2 dead trees. Why are 2 dead trees interesting? Sweet, I finally put one of these things down in a singular shot. Do I really want any of this crap? No, this is so heavy. Didn't even sell for that much, so I don't have the perks to sell it. Oh, someone just dropped deer meat because I technically don't have the trophy stuff. Touche, game, touche. Yep, we're gonna let that go to waste. I'm a poacher. Ooh, there's a nests in the 2 dead trees. Ah, I should save it before I do what I'm thinking of doing. Is asking for death or major injury. 2 eggs. I like hear a beehive. Because there is beehive there. We climb out on this and gather the honey. Oh, but ways to piss off a bunch of bees. More eggs. Don't think, oh, we can get to this one. That was sketch and a half. Okay. Slide down this without taking fall damage? Yes, we can. Can we watch where this nest falls and actually loot it? See how I have bad luck with these? I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with this, just hit the ground, rolled into some bushes. So obnoxious with birds' nests. It's like I'm really curious about that. There's a whole point of interest, and that's the one bird nest you can't get to. It's like, what interesting thing was in that bird's nest? It's like, how much do I really care about searching for a damn bird's nest? And no prompts. Sad face. Okay, moving on. Check out the dam. Piqued the engineer in me. Please and thank you, horse. To actually allow us to run downstream at a reasonable pace.
Quick!
Yeeting across the road without looking both ways. I know, I don't have to hold W, game, but damn it, I want to hold W. Why must you take my joys away from me of holding W? I saw it. I was like, oh, there's a chance. But there's also a chance it wasn't going to clothesline me. Man, it would work. Man, these logs would rot away. So fast. Unless they were treated. The amount of effort and work that goes into making something like this. I mean, I guess if you have enough people, it's not too bad, but like... Impressive.
I can't swim.
Where's the dog barking at? Where's the dog barking? Sounded like it was over here. Oh, he's over here. What'd you find, puppy? What were we barking at? Point of interest. Usually there's something interesting. I love how he dips his toe in the water and has to walk so much slower. Like, up to your knees, it really slows you down. At your level of feet, it really doesn't slow you down that much. Is there just a gemstone ring here? There's a blue crayfish. In a boot. bones, a bunch of boots. Whatever. Free stuff.
Oh, I can't
Still
go any further.
remnants of someone's house. Oh, it looks like your house fell into the little lake they made. Maybe it wasn't the best engineered dam? One second. Okay. And we continue on. Oh, the flooded cottage was the secondary point of interest there. Watering hole? Camp by the roadside, we can run down. Pretty bad, horsey. Just ride.
God. Quick.
I love how each and every one of those little haystacks is marked on the map.
Whoa, whoa.
Hey, buddy. Who are you?
Come here.
Why'd you draw your sword on me? What's the deal here? No problem? What are we doing? We save it here? Curious about his horse more than actually killing him. You dueling it out? Really don't want to hack at you through the horse I want to look at. Having a duel here, Civi. Just move on with your life. Say my god, a murderer. I mean, technically I did start the fight, but he technically started the fight by getting off his horse and acting all aggressive. Then I got interested in his horse. Not even that good of a horse. It was just curiosity, because sometimes these horses are pretty damn good. Sorry, buddy. Oh, that's why we did this. I'm just trying to get a baseline for guides later of horses. So I've seen that patrolling horse during that one mission I want so badly. 56 base speed. With all other good stats. Oh shit. I saved it after starting the fight. Sorry, buddy. Live your life. Watch out, civilian. There's a pissed off Cuban. Live your life, buddy. Just wanted to see your horse. What are you guys doing? Just immediate? Okay. Okay, you dick. I get it. I get it, I get it. Oof, but now you've got a problem, my friend. Get the fuck back here, dude. I didn't say you could run away. I said I could run away. Oh, okay, we whiffed. Shoot you in the boot. Ah, you got no armor on your toesies, bitch.
Blood?
Oh, missed that one. Can I get your other foot? Nope. It's so hard to hit their feet. Got so lucky on that one shot. I just think it's funny. Oh, that's a bad day. Dies from getting shot in their ankles.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, I tried to be quick with it. Didn't land it. You technically don't have a full plate helmet. I'm doing it. I'm leaving 1,000 helmet here. Not taking it. We're not doing it. Revolving. I can pick up the piercing arrows I missed with? Sweet. Nobody wants you. You're heavy. You're worth a lot. I looted anyways. Why? I don't know. My new loot threshold should be like 2 grand, I think. Rapidly escalated. Like 100 to 200 to 1,000 to now 2 grand. For armors, this shit's just so heavy. I truly have no need for it. Missed your boot with this one. I'm loving the shadows. They're making these really easy to see. Missed your boot with this one. I miss his boot more, but maybe you can't always pick them up. Put this away before people get mad at me. Oh, technically we did kill people, dog, so I owe you some food.
Here you go. Take it.
Enjoy your training. I'm gonna make a proper bloodhound. I'm surprised they didn't kill you.
And at the dawn of the 7th day, a rider on a white steed appeared and rescued me.
What did you say?
Damn right.
What steed?
Oh, nothing. I was
The
just
horse
thanking
behind you?
If it weren't for you, I'd have given up the ghost.
You should reward me. Bad
Oh,
out,
don't
buddy.
mention it. I was glad to help.
So valiant and yet so modest. You are definitely worthy.
Worthy of what?
The rare opportunity I'm about to offer you.
Oh,
I
boy.
purvey wares from the most mysterious ends of the earth. A water of life, a magical cudgel, a stone that turns anything into gold, and all sorts of other wonders. All this could be yours, and for you, my hero, at a bargain price.
Once a salesman, always a salesman. Broken Roman soldier spear. I don't think you get to repair these ever. Bag of holy nails, dog skins, pouches. This is the only thing I'm curious of. This is the only thing worth a ton of money on this dude. Doing good. How about you? Lost reputation for buying
think
that?
I'll be
That's too
going
funny. 900 bucks on a statue of worthless garbage. You're not gonna eat the dried horse meat, doggy? Okay, then I'll take it back. Be that way. Oh, we wanted to head to this PoE. We've now gone far enough down the road where we can veer off. Oh. Racing horseshoes. Feel bad stealing this person's horseshoes, but also like got addicted to gambling, and then crime started, and this is why you should never gamble in real life too. It's dangerous. actually changes nothing. Singular stat. Interesting. Whatever. That stupid weird magical sound again. Curious if there's ever actually a horse here.
Whoa!
Guy out front talks about a white steed coming to rescue. There's a path veering off from here. Looks like a recently used camp. Racing horseshoes. It's like the chance of a good horse showing up here is what? 0, because I don't think points of interest are that dynamic, but I don't know. Let's test it out. Because what if they are that dynamic? I'd assume if someone was going to show up, it would be middle of the night. So, we'll go with no. Not that dynamic. And we're actually headed into town here. Don't know what this new quest is. Don't need to hold the W. I think this is the fort we're allowed to be in.
Whoa!
Find out. Do you have a blacksmith's chest around here so I can see what you sell without having to wait for you to wake up? Probably not this chest because this is just a hard one. Interesting. Where are you hiding your vendor chest, blacksmith? In this structure? No. Huh. That is up in the rafters. Can't open that door. Huh. How far away can it be from them? Guess it could be where he sleeps. I guess I don't know where that is. If I were the blacksmith's chest, where art thou I be? So neither of them are protected. They're just a medium. Here's the blacksmith himself. Still no blacksmith's chest, though. Stable master. Housemaid. It's not in here either. Very curious. Unless this blacksmith just doesn't have shit to sell, so there's no primary chest. This really is all he sells. I just assumed they all had a very hard blacksmithing chest near them. Or a very hard chest to loot that carried all of their inventory. Here they pulled the Skyrim. I really don't see it anywhere around here. Could technically be in the keep, I guess. This would just be the only one I've found who doesn't have a very hard picking chest with their inventory in it. Well, I guess the other way to find out what he sells is to just wait.
My God, you're all covered in blood.
Mm-hmm.
Show me your ware.
Okay. So this dude definitely must have a chest somewhere. Based on the amount of stuff he's selling. It's not like he could carry this. Horseman's picks, nice horseshoes, farmer shoes. You ain't really selling shit though, my friend. You have 51 credits to your name. So there's a stable master here? Where are the stables?
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
What goes on in the forest, Huntsman?
There are poachers prowling in the woods, a band led by this ginger-headed Mach of Marshowitz. They've been causing trouble for quite some time, but now they've really overdone it.
What happened?
They killed a rare white roebuck that lived in our woods. Killed and skinned it. Sir Peter of Pisek put a bounty on their heads. The bounty's yours if you help me track them down.
Sure.
I must say, I've never seen a white roebuck before.
It's an exceedingly rare animal. It was beautiful. Its hide was white as snow. Sir Peter forbade hunting it, but I wouldn't have even if I could. Killing an animal like that is bad luck.
Who are these poachers?
Do you know any more about these poachers?
They're led by some fella called Mach of Marshowitz, and they fancy themselves some kind of a brotherhood. From what I've heard, they showed up in the village below the castle a couple of times trying to sell venison. The guards always sent them packing. Our knacker, Wolfram, was the only one who talked to them.
That knacker, Wolfram. Do you think he had anything to do with the dead roebuck and the poachers?
Oh, he has a dishonorable profession, true enough, and he sells hides and meat wherever he can. But having the gall to work with poachers, I don't think so. He's on thin enough ice as it is, being a knacker and all. If his lordship found out he had anything to do with it, he'd have him hanged. But he might know something about that band.
All right, Huntsman.
I'll
try to track the poachers down. Maybe they haven't sold the hide yet, and I'll be able to find it.
Excellent. And if you mete out capital punishment on the spot, all the better. Every member of that band carries a squirrel tail on them. Probably a badge of their hunting prowess. Bring them to me as evidence.
Where should I look for these poachers?
That's the
Squirrel
hard
tail
part.
is hunter
I'm
prowess?
sure they have a hideout in the
Maybe.
woods around here. But
Squirrel's
you'll
hard
have
to
track
hunt.
them
You just
down
trap
yourself.
them.
If you don't know what to do, you can try to get something out of the knacker.
Thanks for the advice.
God be with you, good sir.
Got me with you too, buddy. Okay, we got another side quest out of that. Well, there's a stable master here, though. Where is the stable master?
How was your trip?
Clean up.
Nothing but footpads and ruffians, eh? I keep saying this country.
Still just not seeing a stable.
Herzlich willkommen.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Aber ja, warum nicht?
Brutal uppercut, heavy weapon technique.
I don't like those Schwertmeister these days who swagger around with the longsword. For me, a weapon is simply just a tool like any other. Wenn du wirklich Interesse hast, I'll show you one of my favorite blows with a mace to the chin. Was sagst du dazu?
Sure.
That sounds good. Teach me that.
Das ist richtig. Ehrliche Arbeit mit der Waffe. This strike is about a few hard attacks, after which you quickly swing your axe and slice with it from below. It simply sends a man flying to heaven and then sends him straight to hell. Und jetzt, try it out a few times, junger Mann.
Learning all these every chance we can. It's like, you never know with this story where it's going to take you.
How's it going, Captain? Do you have any work for me?
Sehr interessant. I thought you were helping Siska.
I am.
What of it? So is there anything you need a hand with, Frenzel?
Zum Glück nicht. Nothing urgent. If you're looking for ein Fuschen, try your luck elsewhere.
Okay.
I heard Kuttenberg surrendered to Sigismund, and his army is running amok here in the area.
They are. These dreckigen Hurensöhne are angry, you see? They thought they would rake in the silver from the Kuttenberg mines. But they couldn't have been more wrong. Sigismund kept all the treasure for himself. Why should he pay them out of his own pocket when the local lords are feeding them?
What?
Valid.
I don't understand.
Dann pass mal auf. As soon as the soldiers began looting the villages around the city, the local nobility quickly decided it's better to pay them Lösegeld.
So that Hungarian bastard is getting rich, while the locals feed his army.
Das trifft den Nagel auf den Kopf. And yet, that carrot-topped Schweinehund lets the monks in the Zealots monastery fuss over him while he receives legations from the whole kingdom.
Oof.
Do you know by chance how to get into that monastery where Sigismund is staying?
Wie bitte? Hast du den Verstand verloren? You can forget about that. You won't get in there. And listen closely to what I tell you. I don't know what you're planning, but I'll give you some good advice. Leave Sigismund alone. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but surely. You'll see. You'd better be glad
Can you actually
still have your
kill
head.
the king?
Did Sigismund also attack Suchdol?
Oh, yes, as soon as he got here. But my men know what to do. Mit der Hilfe Gottes, we fended him off and forced him to negotiate. Mein Herr Peter, however, had to pay him a fat Lösegeld to leave us in peace. The villagers in the vicinity fared even worse.
What happened?
They raised Messalus and a pot of it. There was nothing left but ashes and stones. They
Jeez.
haven't been here since then, but who knows what tomorrow may bring. Der Teufel soll Sigismund holen.
Okay.
Greetings to you.
I need a...
And what are you...
Do you have some...
Don't worry.
I can't wait.
Let's do the whole
Great.
shebang.
I'm glad.
Great.
No problem.
My God. God, that was really something. You'd better warn me next time. I'm not
Why do you
much
think
of a
so?
swimmer.
Holes. Okay. So we actually do that in the Lord's Castle. Usually we just end up like in some shithole. Actually, my chest? Hey, it is. I guess we can offload some stuff then. So you're not an upgrade, right? I don't think I'll like the look of any of those things, but I'll look at them. "56, you're a 56 as well, so technically the exact same, so it doesn't really matter. Should pull more bandages out of here. These dudes are actually getting their mitts on me and they hurt. You know what? Screw it. While we're here. I'll repair all the gear. However, I actually don't know if I have the armorer's kits to repair my gear. Sure, this didn't respawn. Did not. I also didn't loot everything from it. Is the exit? Yes.
You can't stand up to this. Today.
Okay, that should be everything repaired. You know what? While my horse is in the area. There we go. I know I'm encumbered and cannot sprint. I just keep accumulating more and more and more stuff. I don't remember which one is my room. Up higher? No, the barracks is up higher. It's supposed to have a wreath over it, so it's this one. It's playa. Not like that one. Already looked at that one. Don't like that one. Not a fan of you either, as I figured, but was unsure. I have any I would like for that outer layer? I have a ton of shit. Fancy. Got black and white striped. Not tunics, it's jackets. These things. Do just a plain blue one. So I'll see what you look like. Blue coats. Got the Nimrod cloak. Knight's thing, hunting quote. Black and white striped one. Don't mind this one, but like it is fucking his emblems on it, unfortunately. Really just like the shiny metal, to be honest. I don't hate the plain blue. I don't like it as much. We're just still gonna run with nothing. Yeet. Yeet. It has me at 249 still. Well, that would definitely do it. I never offloaded all of these things. $196 is still hot garbage, but the amount of ammo and stuff I'm carrying really does not help that situation. 22. The rest is just how heavy my armor is. Much weapons, the guns. All adds up so quickly. Guess that much honey also adds to it. There you go, I'm using more of you. Don't need you. Don't need 4 of you. 1 of you is good enough. Pretty much don't use these anymore. Still need to read you. Might as well do here. Seems like a hell of a good place to read a book. A little dark, actually. I haven't reached the skill level required to use this book. Okay then. Fair enough. We shall not read the book. Job mutt. Thank you. So back to armors. Oh, I love the proper manners of everyone shutting doors, but can we not? Jeez Louise. Problematic? One way. One way to make an ass out of yourself, right? So that's the bathhouse. Where the heck is the stable master?
At your service, sir.
Or guard. It's the alchemy area. Ah, are you the blacksmith's chest? Was I right with them hiding it inside? No. Understand there's a guy watching me.
Got it in for you, scum. The time has come for you to confess. And if I don't find those stolen things...
Utter nonsense. All of this. You're keeping me from an important mission. You'll have to answer to the...
Oh,
You actually confiscated it, though? I wanted that. They put it back?
I'll break those thieving paws off. You've no business rummaging through those things. Give up!
You're not wrong.
Easy now. I surrender.
I've got it in
Well,
for
now
you,
I'm sad that
scum.
that thing's
The time
gone.
has come for you. And if I don't...
This is...
Oh,
Yeah, fuck off, buddy. Rummage through a very hard chest, I will. Tempted to knock that guy out. A heavy metal door to randomly be there. What's up, guard? Well, that's the way we came from. We're exploring the castle at this point. It's actually a nice castle. Really thick walls. Looks nice. Great towers. None of it really matters when there's bombards on the field, but still, it's cool nonetheless.
My respects.
Let's put that thing back in the chest. Did you gear up from the chest? Risking it again. They relocked the chest too. Quick about this. Did not put the thing back in the chest. Okay. Stop fucking around with the chest. It's not the blacksmith's chest. Just curious about stable master. Here's the stables. Stable master's sleeping in this house out here. Hired hand. Housemaid. Blacksmith. Stable master? Most useless stable master ever? Okay. Won't wash my horse. Won't see if you're selling anything or any horses. Waste of time. Find out what the knacker knows. I'm really curious about where that church actually is with Sigismund in it. And if I could actually get in there and kill Slingisman.
I want to cleanse my soul of the sins I have committed.
And there's more than enough on your conscience. Embark on the pilgrimage, or be consumed by the flames of hell.
I'll gladly accept the penance.
In a field
What?
behind Horshan, in the old days, people used to bring offerings to the pagan god Perun. Rumor has it a spring gushed forth there by his power. You must not give in to silly superstitions, though. Give thanks to our Lord for the miracle. There is no other god. It is only through true Christian prayer that you shall attain the kingdom of heaven.
What penance awaits me, Father?
Pray the Angelus and hope for forgiveness.
I better get going then.
Walk steadfast, my son.
Okay.
God be with you.
Like a pilgrimage? Interesting. So,
Day to
do
you.
you know anything
I
about
heard
local
you might know
poachers?
something about the band of poachers
Knacker?
hiding out in the woods. A band led by some Mach of Marshevitz. Ginger-headed.
What? Who told you such a thing?
Dobrosh, the huntsman. He sent me to track them down and get rid of them.
I see. It's about the White Roebuck. I'm surprised somebody didn't shoot it long time ago. Such a hide would fetch a king's ransom.
True. Then you have this problem where they kill you for it.
Do you know where their hideout is?
Maybe. What's in it for me?
Your blameness. If you're blameless, you'll help me. Put in a good word with the huntsman.
What do you think? If you help me, I'll put in a good word for you with the huntsman. You could surely use that, being a knacker.
All right, then. I heard they're brothers. And they're led by that Mach fella. But they didn't look like kin to me. They surely ain't no livy livers, though. They're pretty frightening looking. Maybe that's why Dobrosh would rather sit his arse in a castle instead of searching for them in the woods.
Do you know where they're hiding?
I ain't sure. But it's definitely somewhere in the valley near the water. In the direction of Rabush. That's where they always came from. And if I was a poacher, that's where I'd be hiding.
All right. That'll help my search.
Listen, lad. I know you said you were doing this for Dobrosh, but if you find that white hide at your camp and bring it to me, I'll pay you more than that pinch purse of a huntsman. I know some people, and I'd be able to sell that thing for, well, a lot.
Perhaps. I'll see if I have any luck finding it.
Sure. But if you do, bring it back to me. Farewell, sir.
Okay, buddy. A little bit of scummy underbelly everywhere, and I like it. 2 grocers, a tavern. This is a big city we're about to go into. Another blacksmith. What are you barking at, dog? Did you rob any of these graves? Usually 1 or 2 that they let you rob.
What are you doing here?
Looking around, my friend? Doesn't say I'm trespassing, so pipe the fuck down. Riding to town looking like we're fancy. All about appearances, you know?
Whoa!
Okay. Got a town that hates me. The bloody passion.
God bless you, sir.
I'll have a look.
Tier 3 Knight Sword. I don't actually think, well, differences can be the short and the long sword. Since my dad's sword is technically considered a long sword. Wish they had like a speed
What would you like?
on it.
I'll have a look.
Because this tier 3 knight sword is very tempting. Just to see if it feels better. Not upgrades. Battle sword, knight's horseshoes, common long sword. Really sucks. I just don't need these. I don't know why I keep buying them. We have so many of everything. Just want to. You know what? I forgot to grab spurs out of my chest. We're buying new spurs. Knight spurs on all the loadouts. Oh, they do actually change your stats. It just doesn't show it there. Interesting. Okay.
You found what you were looking for, sir.
Apprentice.
What is it you need?
All he was open a door. That's his blacksmith's chest. Work at someone else, puppy. La 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 la. Oh boy, you screwed this one up. Oh, my game just lagged. This actually isn't the blacksmith's chest. Like, what? Thought it was. Interesting. What for what, my friend? I'm just a dude running around in full armor. Why do you guys hate when I sprint? Grocer. Says there's a skills trainer this way? Oh, he must be the dude in the keep. What's the point of interest right here? What? There's not a point of interest here on my map.
May God give you health.
Oh, it's just a herb garden. Little dandelions, eyebright, St. John's wort, comfrey. Okay. He's a drunkard. Didn't do anything, buddy. Except for technically use the same voice as other people. Okay, private area. Thought you were an inn. Just wanted to be able to stay at you. Too early in the morning, I guess? Staring contest. Zigrosha. Ooh, horses. What you got? Not great. Great.
Ha! I thought it was old Bart, but then I heard him coughing his lungs.
Good day to you.
Show me your.
Simple hoods. Where am I at on Save Your Schnapps? Still 5?
What do you want?
What do you have?
Let's go buy a few more.
Thank you. And come again, sir.
The Lord be with you.
You have a nice
So you're
tavern, buddy.
faring well. You're quite a large tavern, almost like a traveller's inn.
Thanks. I'm glad you like it here. But I have to ask you, young man, do you drink?
Of course I like to drink. Drinking reasonably can do no harm.
Exactly. Drinking in small sips isn't harmful, no matter the amount. And what's your favorite,
Sure.
eh? What do you drink the most?
Oh, spirits, I
I
guess.
like drinking spirits. It lifts a person's, spirits.
Sakra, you just got in my good books. Spirits are the best drink.
Hey.
Other drinks just make you dizzy and drive away sadness. But spirits, they heal you. And pretty much everybody will confirm this. Even our priest and Uncle Holba. And they're considered to be the greatest connoisseurs far and wide.
What do you make the spirits from?
I'll tell you. From everything that grows.
So even from mushrooms in the forest?
What now, lad? Do you know I've never thought of that before? Do you really think it would work?
I don't know. I'm no
Kill some
expert.
folk.
It was just an idea.
Wait, but what an idea! I mostly distill fruit, and I've tried grain and flowers, but not mushrooms yet. Now why didn't I ever think of that? I'll have to talk to Uncle Holba about this.
You will kill some folk.
Who is this Uncle Holber you keep speaking so highly of?
He's an old fruit grower and a good friend of mine. He once wanted to be a miller, but his mill burnt down to the ground. So he started growing everything under the sun. And today he gives me the fruit to make my spirits from. His son has already taken over the trade. But old Holba is still a highly respected person around here. He's known lots of the trees in the area, since they were but a pit, an acorn or a beech nut. And today they cast a shadow that can cover a carriage with the horses.
Nice. Do you have a secret recipe or something? Leaves all weird. Trying to fix it. There we go.
I reckon you have a secret recipe to make the best spirits, eh?
You'd better believe I do. And it's a drink that will seriously even wake up a dead man. I call it my warming balm. And people come here from far away for it. And many carters from Prague even stop by.
And what is it?
Well, that's a secret. But if you don't watch out, it'll make you feel so confused, you won't know which way's up for 2 days. But if you know how to drink it, it'll warm you through, expel all the diseases out of your body, and you'll be as good as new again. Only I know this recipe. And if I can't find anyone to give this tavern to, I'll take it to the grave with me.
Why not? So what if you sold me the whole tavern?
First of all, with all due respect, you don't seem like you'd have enough money. And even if you did, I'm not ready to be put out to pasture yet. No way. This tavern is my life. I got my start here, and here's where I'll die. And when they carry me down to the cemetery, then I won't have a care in the world. I just hope they'll give me a demijohn of spirits for my journey, so I'll have something to drink up there.
I'll buy that recipe from you. What'd you say?
Ha ha! Not even for 1,000 piles of groschen. Warming balm, that's my pride and joy. The sun will rise in the west and sparrows will start flying backwards before I tell you that.
Okay
Would
then.
you teach me how to make spirits?
If you're really interested, then I'm glad and I can show you a thing or two. But if you think I'll teach you how to distill warming balm, then you're crazy. I wouldn't give up that recipe even if the lords were stretching me on the rack.
Okay then.
Can I spend the night here?
We're not set up for that here.
What?
I'll pay you well if you let me spend the night here every now and then.
But all I have is an old straw mattress, sir.
That's enough for me, and I'll pay you well. Agreed.
50 groschen for a
I
bed.
hope that'll be enough.
Thank you, and a good night to you, sir.
I'd like to
What
learn
can you
something.
teach me?
What do you want to know?
Drinking? Well, I would have done drinking. Shh.
What's going on around here?
Nothing much, fortunately. And thank God and St. John the Baptist for that. We've suffered enough in this war.
Really?
Show me your...
So what is this bomb? Doesn't even sell it? Rude.
I hope you find what you're looking
Okay then, buddy. Technically, that's a bed. Place to sleep.
You promised that if we can't be together here on Earth, we'd be together after death.
I'm telling you, it was just one mass.
You don't care about us at all. Why did you marry that old battle axe anyway? We could have been together in this.
What can I do for you?
Jeez Louise, this woman's having a conniption. Same as the other
What
vendor.
can you do? You'll go to confession and donate some money to the church. What's that? Got that? Or I'll end up in the kingdom of heaven.
I didn't do anything. Deal with it. Skill trainers. Kind of sad that this inn doesn't have an actual box and stuff. It's just a straw mattress, but what can you do about it? Yeah. So we just go to the mission. That girl is guilt tripping the crap out of that guy, though.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
I heard you bought a Thunderstone from Andrew Ramhead. Is that so?
Well, it is. What's it to you?
Andrew Ramhead took it from Hensel from Raborsh, who in turn stole it from Tomlin Brookhans down Horshan Way.
And? I don't know those people. Even if it's true, I knew nothing about it. I bought the stone fair and square, and for good money. My husband's gravely ill and nothing's helping.
Oh boy.
The stone is to heal him.
And what ails your husband?
Peter went to lie down one afternoon and he hasn't budged since. He's not eating, and he's barely talking to anyone. What's worse, soon after he took ill, a Minerva owl perched on the roof one evening.
Do a little Hawktua, see if that wakes him up.
A Minerva owl? I assume that doesn't bode well, does it?
No, not at all. An owl on your roof means death is closing in. That's why I need the stone. If it weren't for the stone, I'm sure Peter would be gone by now.
Oh boy.
So am I to understand that if your husband heals, you won't need the stone?
Well, a stone like this is a precious thing. It can still protect us from all manner of misfortune.
But you bought it to save your husband.
That may
Oh,
be,
my Lanta.
but I'll not be wanting to lose that stone.
How about this? I'll try to help your husband, and if I succeed, you'll gift me the stone.
Why would I do that? The stone is bound to help him.
What if the power of the stone brought me here to help your husband?
I hadn't thought of it like
Oof.
that.
They're mind games, Henry.
How about we make a deal?
All right, but only if you help him.
Of course. I'll take a look at him and see what I can do.
And please hurry. With that owl and everything, I'm quite sure the Reaper's nearby. You'll find Peter in his room.
All right. I'll take a look at him and see if there's anything I can do.
Is that
Usually a
old
good idea to
lady
speak to
in the
others who are
area?
close to the sufferer. That may be able to explain a few things, especially if the patient himself isn't very communicative.
Aha. I see you really have done this before. I'm starting to believe that stone really did draw you here. So, ask around on the farm if you need to. We'll all be at your service.
Perfect. I'll get on with it. And I'd better check the whole room, just in case.
Do whatever it takes to help Peter.
Can you think of something that might help me healing? Anything?
I can't. I'm desperate myself. I've tried just about everything. Peter is just an ordinary cooper. We've lived here for years. We go to church. My husband doesn't travel outside the village often. This last time he had some business in Pechgau, near Golin, but he came back empty-handed, breathless and confused. He was fumbling around here for a few days, not doing his job, just spending time in his workshop. Lord knows what he was doing in there. Then he went to bed, and since then, he's just been lying there. He doesn't eat. Not even the potions are helping. He doesn't sleep a wink at night. At least, I don't think he does. If I stopped sleeping too, our homestead would fall apart.
I'll ask him why he can't sleep. What's tormenting him?
Try that. He won't speak to me about anything. It's as if he was keeping secrets from me. Or maybe just protecting me from something. God be with you, sir.
Question is that where that mass grave is? Okay.
God be with you.
I offered Mlada to try and cure Peter's illness. Can you think of anything that might help me?
Honestly, none of us here knows what to do. I picked some herbs for Mlada and left them in the room. That's about all I can do for them. It came over him so suddenly.
Can you at least tell me when Peter started feeling ill?
I don't remember exactly when, but I do remember that Peter was transporting goods all the way to Pechgau. He took his horse and dog and set out at first light, but he was back before noon. He said he had to turn around near Opatowitz. I have no idea what happened to him there. Maybe his horse got spooked or his dog bit him. I just don't know.
Thank you. I'll ask him if anything like that happened to him.
God be with you.
Opatowitz. Air watering holes. There's no mass graves or anything. Oh. Optowitz is the bandit camp where they're torturing people and doing terrible things.
Don't shove.
Why would a craftsman need weapons? I'll ask him about it.
Yeah, it's a bit sus. Already talked to her.
Don't shove.
I'm not trying to shove, I'm trying to open the door, and I was their fan, my friend.
I offered Mlada to try and cure Peter. Can you think of anything that might help?
I already gave the women some advice, but they just don't listen to me.
What did you tell them?
To put Peter in a dark room, because speaking to him makes it worse. But most importantly, they should get some vinegar and salt and rub it on the soles of his feet. Then they should mix mallow, linseed, bran, and a pinch of salt and boil it in water. Strain that through a cloth and add a bit of honeycomb as well as a drop of wood oil. Then all they have to do is wash his ass out with it. Finally, they need to cut open a black chicken along its backbone and put it on Peter's forehead. But before that, they'll have to shave his head. Peter is going mad, and this is the only thing that can help him.
Okay.
It's not exactly a simple procedure. I can't promise you I'll try it.
Trust me, this is the only thing that's going to
So
help
give him
him.
some
Simply
chemical
put,
enema,
Peter's
black chicken
losing
on his forehead.
marbles.
Do you have any idea how it might have happened?
Well, I know he was headed to Colin on business, but he never made it there. He came back all red, couldn't breathe, as if he was being hanged. I wouldn't be surprised if some bandit grabbed him by the throat along the way.
I'll ask him if he was attacked.
That would be my guess. And why else would he be looking for weapons, eh? He's afraid.
Farewell.
Sigismund army. I'm standing directly in a big old pile of fucking horse shit. Bring myself the best I can before we deal with this gentleman.
Good day. What would you like?
Do you know anything about Peter's illness that might help me cure him?
I already told Mother everything I could think of. Nothing worked. Farewell.
Okay, that was a shorter conversation. Let's head on in. Put on the chem suit, biohazard suit. Another housemaid that's sleeping.
Peter is fasting. I should talk to him about it.
Feels like he's in fucking trauma.
Peter, my name is Henry. I'm here to help you.
Another poor bloke that's to deal with me, as if Marder didn't have enough on her plate already.
I'll try to figure out what's wrong with you.
Okay. Drinking is the only thing I don't have good stats in.
I'll examine you. Just by eye. Pale skin. Dark circles under the eyes. A downcast expression on the face.
Depression, lack of sleep.
A few calluses and cuts on the hands. Nothing unusual for a craftsman after a hard day in the workshop.
I told you, I'm not in any pain. Just let me lie here.
Irritability. No foul odor. Bodily humors aren't leaking. And you aren't bleeding.
But I will, when Sigismund's horde gets here.
Why would Sigismund attack Suchtal?
He does as he pleases. You have no idea how many villages he's plundered already.
I reckon attacking a village protected by a fortress is the last thing Sigismund would want to do now.
The fortress is what's bothering him. That's why he'll destroy it. And us with it.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you're kind of losing a little bit, buddy.
Don't be alarmed. I need to take a closer look. Let's see. No swelling. No cancer on the skin. Does this hurt?
Nothing hurts.
Did they know what cancer on the skin was back then? I mean, they must have.
Tense, and your heart's pounding so
How would they know
hard
it's
you could feel it all the
cancer?
way to Prague. You seem like you're ready to fight. Or flee.
They're getting close now.
Who is?
The soldiers. Sigismund's men.
Well, physically, you seem fine, Peter. It's strange.
I'm a weakling. A weakling.
Just seems like he's in trauma shock from seeing Sigismund's army and what they did to the other village, and he's having like an internal crisis.
I found some weapons in your workshop. Did you hurt yourself?
No.
Look, I'm a knight of humble descent too. Neither Vanyek nor Bernard spared me much in the training arena, but now I know how to swing a sword without too many scratches and cuts. And since I don't see any on you either, I wonder why a cooper like you would own a sword.
For when Sigismund's army arrives.
That's what the local garrison is for.
The garrison can't stop that horde. Trust me. There's got to be someone here who'll at least try.
The garrison will stay at the fortress where you have to escape to. Nobody will hurt you there.
They'll come at night. And before anyone of the fortress finds out, the village will be on fire.
Well, I can hardly talk you out of that worry.
I mean, I killed a whole bunch of them.
What are your nights like? Mladda said you don't sleep much.
I just stare at the wall. Try to sleep during the day. But it's not much better.
Well, it's certainly no fever or pain that's ailing you. I assume it's dark thoughts that keep you up at night.
I can't fall asleep. Because of all the noblemen who keep coming to Lord Pisek's fortress. I'm always hearing hoofbeats. And they startle me.
So Lord Pisek likes to host nobles at his fortress? What's so unusual about that?
And what do you think they're doing here, eh? Preparing for war. That's what.
If Lord Pisek was about
You
to
like
go to
curling up a
war,
ball like this
he'd
is
be
not the
gathering a
option.
lot
If
more
you're
men
this
here than a couple of
afraid,
nobles.
Folk ought to be scared to leave the village.
Bug out.
Less is gone. And when I saw Abatovitz, Suchdol is next. I'm sure of it.
When you went to Pechkow on business, did anything happen to you on the way? Did you get attacked?
I got away from them.
Well, there aren't any signs of a brawl on your body, but you look as if someone was choking you right now. I can see the veins on your neck pulsing.
Sigismund. He's the one who's got me by the throat.
What do you mean?
Soon he'll send his army here to crush us, just like in Opatovitz. When I saw what happened there, they didn't stand a chance.
Did they have a fortress?
I don't think he has leprosy.
But you do have one here.
That
I think he's
doesn't
just in
mean
shock.
anything. They'll only lay siege for us longer, and we'll die slower.
Unless leprosy makes you hyper paranoid. I don't know enough about leprosy. But like where he went to is a town that is taken over by the bad guy's army. There's terrible things there. I wandered in there and killed a bunch of guards. It's pretty fucked up. I'm just basically doing skill checks at this point for reputation.
No. I don't necessarily mean a bite. A stray dog or a wolf can give you a fright when you're out gathering wood in the forest.
Dog is a good boy. But he can't protect us from Sigismund's cutthroats. He'll only make those soldiers more angry.
If you train your dog well, you don't have to worry
Suppressed
about
trauma
him not
crap.
obeying you.
That's
Besides,
words I don't know
the last time I
from
walked around
psychological
Suchdol,
stuff.
I didn't see any of Sigismund's men.
Rumor has it they're coming soon. And nobody cares. They act as if nothing's going on.
Except for you.
Except for me.
Like just bug out then, buddy.
How's your appetite lately? I see you haven't touched the food.
I don't know if I'll pass this one because my drinking's so low on this
hungry.
character.
Aye. But I've got no appetite. My stomach is clenching. I can hardly get a bite in before I start heaving. Wine at least helps me fall asleep and forget all the grief I'm giving Blada.
I can't help you with that. All I need is a sip of ale, and I can feel the
Yeah, I'll fail.
What am I going to do with you, Peter?
Deep melancholy from the war. I mean, I think you're wrong.
Peter, I'd like to take... What am I going to do with you, Peter?
Let's interrupt, not
Your
interpret.
body is healthy, but your soul isn't. A deep melancholy has taken hold of you. Sigismund's army is the
Depression.
cause. A lot of ordinary folk are frightened and anxious because of the soldiers. But you're completely petrified.
You don't have to remind me.
What am I going to do with you? The chamomile decoction will help calm your mind, and a bag of dried chamomile surely won't go to waste either. You'll also definitely need to adjust your diet. I'll help you with that. And last but not least, some words of encouragement wouldn't be amiss. I'll get things ready and come back to you soon.
Okay. Dude's got all the food in the world he could possibly want. He needs ketamine. It's in my log. Oh. Calamine.
I examined Peter. His body is fine, but he's plagued by a crippling restlessness of soul.
What are we going to do about it? How do you heal the soul? A cold compress? Prayer?
Exactly. Cold
Prayer
compress.
certainly won't hurt, but don't worry. There are several things that could help Peter. Making the chamomile decoction is important. It's made of wine, chamomile, and sage. You boil them briefly together and strain it. It's not hard, And even if you don't do it exactly right, it'll still help Peter.
Would you bring him some before I learn to brew it?
I'll get everything. Just keep at it and don't give up.
Very well, but hurry. I'm worried about what's going on in his head, and that he'll do something to himself the Lord can never forgive. Greetings, sir.
A damn stone. Okay. Do I have one of those pots on me? I don't tend to carry them on me. The answer is no. Go to a chest, I could just yeet one into existence because I have a bunch. We're nowhere near a chest. I don't see an alchemy table in this town either, so they probably don't have an alchemist to buy the herbs from. I think this herb garden at the end of town, though, had cadamine in it. This'll... No, it didn't. I sworn it did. Notice comfrey in it. Shit. Okay then. Best way to do this then. I mean, I'll check these vendors, but they're grocery vendors, so I highly doubt it.
I'll have a look.
Happy to be of service, sir.
Let me track 3 quests. Tracking it doesn't help me. Not in the way I want to help me. Need to dry it. Drying rack back here. Drying racks all over this town. That's dried. Wow. Struggle busting over here. Closest chest is probably Devil's Den, as far as I know yet. Isn't great. Why? I wonder if there was a patch. Because you used to fast travel quicker.
Will you come over here for a moment? Let's talk.
I bid you good day. What do you want to talk about?
You'll see. You won't be sorry. Could you
Beg to
spare
differ.
a few groschen for charity? I'll be straight with you. It's to spend down the tavern.
Tell me about yourself first.
Tell me a little about yourself. If I find you to be an upright fellow, I might be willing to indulge you.
I was once a cloth merchant. You'd have been hard put to find a tailor around here who didn't buy my wares. The finest quality at the fairest prices.
So what happened?
Bad times, lad. And bad people. They robbed my cart more than once, and in the end they just drove off with it. Twice they held a dagger to my throat until I emptied my purse. So I ended up on my own, with no livelihood and no money.
Now you're just gonna drink it all the way, buddy?
Well, it's not that bad. Every now and then I meet someone who gives me a groschen, and then I'm good for the evening.
I got so much money, Gus.
Your frankness is
Go live your
refreshing.
fucking life, buddy.
Maybe I can dig out a few coins.
I'll get
here.
wasted. Die in a
Thank
hole
you for your
somewhere.
generosity. May the Lord reward you.
Enough crap going on in this
I will
place.
drink to your health. And
I have infinite money in my bank. I don't care. 100 groschen. It's like just nothing. Shh. I figured being on the horse would make fast travel faster, but this is really slow. Or this map is significantly larger than the other maps, so it just seems like I'm moving slower across it. But everything on this map, including like the resting, seems slower than it did in the other map. When I'm editing these streams, I'm going to compare the two. Good day, buddy. You're gonna make me a lockpick in my own room. This place is just weird like that. Oh, it's upstairs.
I'll just get the
Cross here, through here. Out the door. Yep, I'm gonna make me a lockpick into my own room. No idea why. One of the weirder things in this game. Food.
Filthy again. Damn it.
A weak one. Do I really only have a singular weak cadmium brew? I don't sell these things. I don't use them. Huh. Here I was thinking I was going to give this guy something better. I'm honestly kind of surprised by that one. Interesting. I guess it's kind of a touche. Supposedly the herb lady uses it and it's very dangerous. So I guess like average people wouldn't use it. Oh. Whatever. Hopefully these are enough. Watch out, buddies. Well, I know we can get over this railing. I've done it before. I have to run through the whole building again. Back to the other town. Feels faster not on my horse, which is very odd. Still slower than the other map, though. A fancy wagon here. Did you have horses anywhere? Was there a shitty horse in this barn? Got a wagon and no horses. Well, it's probably for the best anyways, because if it was good enough, I'd steal it. Given I don't know where the horse trader illegally is on this map. Okay. Respects to you too then, I guess, buddy. Can we treat this dude in the middle of the night, or do I have to wait till day? Since he doesn't sleep at night anyways.
Let it be over with. Damn it.
Sitting here muttering.
Peter, let's talk about how we can help you. I have some suggestions for treatment.
I'm listening.
Help him face his fears. Just need to cast a spell. What? Okay.
You should drink the chamomile decoction.
Yeah, you can just have all three, buddy. I don't
Another
use them anyways.
potion.
You can drink it before bed, of course. That's what it's for. But let me give you a word of advice. As soon as you feel melancholia taking hold of you again, take a sip. Or even just smell it. That'll be enough to put your mind at ease. You'll see. And suddenly you'll realize it's not so hard to return to your work.
Well,
Solution to everything is drugs.
I suppose there's no harm in trying.
I'd like to give you some dried chamomile.
Hand over the exact amount. Okay. That's right. There we
Richard
go.
already gave me the decoction. How much chamomile do I have to stuff myself with?
All of
Don't eat
it.
the dried chamomile. Put it under your pillow. Or add it to your soap. Sometimes the most complicated things really are that simple.
Well, chamomile certainly smells better than that mugwort stuff. Thank you.
You need to start eating again, even if you don't have an appetite. First, ask Mlada to get you some honey and add it to your gruel.
You think some honey is gonna save me?
It'll give you stamina without irritating your stomach, first of all. But you have to admit Mother Nature has it well thought out. Where bloodwort helps with bleeding and feverfew with fevers, honey coats your humours so that they can't get out of balance so easily. Any melancholia wanting
Sure.
to take hold of you would have to make its way through thick honey. So it could hardly get from your stomach to your head. And soon you'll be
Lols.
as busy as a bee again and getting on swimmingly. Which brings me to my next piece of advice. Start eating fish more regularly. Some nice fatty ones, ideally. Fat in the belly will surely stop gloom from getting through. Same as with the honey.
I suppose that makes sense.
I love medieval logic.
Listen, Peter. I know you're worried about the army that's camped nearby. That's why I'd like to tell you something. Being afraid is only natural. But tell me, why are you afraid? You worried about Mlada?
Fucking
the
therapy
farm,
from Henry.
Sultal?
Aye.
Well, that doesn't
Nonsense.
make you a coward. It means you care about your loved ones. Take that fear and turn it into vigilance. With it, you'll always be one step ahead. I can see you're an observant person. Sensitive to what's going on right now.
Observant? If only I knew what to do with it.
How about this? Take your valuables and bury them in a safe place. If the army attacks and burns down your cottage, you'll build a new one.
But they'll kill us. So what good will it do me?
Just listen. Have the others in the village do the same. If they have cattle, they should try to drive them off before the attack starts. If they don't manage in time, no matter. Cows have legs too. They can take care of themselves. Always keep a horse ready. And if the attack begins, ride with Mlada to the fortress.
But what about the others in the village?
Well, they've still got you. Peter, the watchful Cooper. You'll hardly be able to notice the soldiers approaching if you're stuck here in bed. But when you get back to work, you'll see what's going on. And remember, you and Mlada aren't alone in this.
When you say it like that, it doesn't seem so hopeless. I should take better care of our village.
Then Sigismund can burn all the houses to the ground. But he'll never break the spirit of Sukta.
Let's pray for the hell of
A
it.
prayer won't hurt. Lord, have mercy on Peter here, and lift from him the weight of his affliction. For you have laid upon him this affliction to try him. And you see that Peter, O Lord, endures your trial patiently and without contradiction. Unless you, O Lord, relieve Peter of his illness, no physician in the world can. I beg of you, O Lord, heal his soul and let his body once again find its lost balance. Amen.
Amen.
We're not going to do the cast a spell.
Well then, I've done everything I can. Things will get better, Peter. You'll see. Anyway, I'll come back to see you in a few days.
Wait and see if the treatment works. Man, I just want your damn stone. What I'm here for. Let's go to this point of interest, I guess. This torch and all this hay. He's nerve-wracking. This hay is so flammable. Let me guess. The view of the city is from this tree where all the cows like to hang out because they know a good view. Up, cows. Live your life. I see the nest. You're barking at the nest. I'm gonna try and shoot a nest out of a tree. I just lose the nest. And then I think it falls to the earth and never gets found. Mosky Spring. And a Thunderstone. Make it sound so easy, my friend. Overgrown quarry. We can go do those two things. We'll take the horse. Under the tree canopy is going to be really, really dark in the woods, though.
Quick!
Text my wife real quick here. Keep it up, buddy.
Quick!
Touche. Shouldn't text and ride. Okay. So we'll take the rest of this on foot. Actually, we're still kind of far away. I think we also, last time I was in here, I'll ADHD out of here and check my strength. Crushing. Guess we'll take tight grip. Merchant, this is patient, battle cry. Battle cry. Thievery we already know is max. We level drinking again. Negative effects for drinking. Oof. Let's take that. Negatives from being drunk are less. And I guess we'll pick up the last marksmanship. When both you and your opponent are unarmed, you can perform a chokehold from a clinch to knock out your opponent. You can do this by attacking from the left zone while in the clinch. If your attack is successful, then you will perform an arm lock, after which you can attack again to perform a chokehold. Sure, try it. Whoops. Main level. The end of a fight, if you don't kill anyone. Let's take Warmonger. take opening strike, I guess. Oh, my eye is so itchy for some reason. We'll probably come up on this poacher's camp while he's asleep. Oh, but they said it was a band of poachers, didn't they? So I'll probably have pats, and I am cleared to just outright kill them. Ooh, I led that one properly, too.
Those must be the poachers I'm looking for.
You don't say, buddy. Couldn't even tell you where I killed this guy. Thought it was around here. Supposed to gather things from their bodies. Question mark? Not in the bushes. I was up here. He was just kind of walking right here. It's my phone, not yours. The poacher. The law told me it's time to kill you all. So if you're the boss man. You're actually a named poacher. I might just leave you alive, actually. Not a bad sword. Worth money. 29.
That's the hide. Now to bring it back to the huntsman, or to Wolfram.
Yeah, I'll choose the huntsman. I'll be a good boy. Yeah, that's how this whole playthrough started before we got addicted to gambling dice. I still wish I knew where I killed this one guy. Found him. Take my arrow back. Cannot fast travel. Well, that's because I'm holding the body. I get you, game. I'm worried the quest isn't going to complete because technically he's supposed to be killed. Fuck it. Our penalty is death anyways. Oh, I didn't mean to pick it up. That's gonna make me stink and absolutely cover me in blood. Oh, my right eye stinks so bad. It's watering so much. Hey, what's up, Sharkface? See, you're back again. Should put the swords away. Take out a torch.
What are you roaming around here for?
I'm not roaming around anywhere. Just running down the street with my torch out. Trying to plan out dinner. We've been busy and snowstorms and sick, and we haven't gone grocery shopping in a while, and the house is starting to come down in the amount of food we have and options. Can I do anything with this horse?
Well, I reckon you might be right.
Whose horse is this? Just a magical horse here? Horse just hurt me by running into it? Yes, it did. What is that? Okay. Still curious whose horse that is. Oh, this huntsman was in here. Forgot about that. I thought he was out in the town, like the other town we were in. I think the gate is on that left side, but I'm gonna go around the right side. Ding dong. Morning time, everyone. Wake up. Ringing the bell 50,000 times.
I'm in no mood for nonsense.
Yep, no mood nonsense. Got it. Already fighting early in the morning, buddies. Good morning, Brawl.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
I found the white hide.
Oh, thank God for that, at least. And what about the poachers? Did you take care of them too? Do you have their squirrel badges for me?
Aye, I've got some.
Well, that's even better news. The reward's yours. Thanks, friend. You did me a huge service.
When I talked to the knacker,
Snitch.
he urged me to sell him the hide.
I might have known. It's good you didn't listen to him.
What are you going to do about him?
Unfortunately, wanting to get your hands on something isn't a crime. And such talk from Wolfram is no surprise. But I'll keep my eye on him. Thanks for telling me. You're an honest fella.
Glad to help.
Farewell.
Just texting my wife again. I'm gonna do tacos for dinner tonight. I'll make shepherd's pie for me to just eat for the week. You also mentioned hamburgers, so we're just buying all of the ground beef because we're doing American tacos. Whereas some people call white people tacos, I don't know. Simple, easy tacos, boring tacos, normal tacos. It's been enough time. You know, check if this fixed this guy. All I did was whistle, my friend. It's my phone, not yours. And a rotisserie chicken, if they have it, but
quick.
The rotisserie oven's been broken at our grocery store for like 2 weeks now.
Quick.
It'd be nice if they fixed it, because it's one of the few things our daughter will eat, but couldn't fix your mouse. It's time for a new one. Can I interact with this horse yet, or is this horse just still off limits? Why am I wanted for punching a horse? What is your deal?
I surrender. There's no point in resisting. You will be just...
What the hell? What list of crimes? Animal abuse? Animal abuse, really? That's where you're going with here, buddy? Fucking get over yourselves. Jeez Louise. I mean, I did punch a horse. Oh, it's fine. Animal abuse you can give me. Time for a new mouse.
What did I do to you?
I like my X17 mouse, but like I wouldn't recommend. I don't know if I'd recommend it or not. I still miss my old school Logitech mice. The big ones that actually fit my hand. Most people nowadays have to go with like a Naga or something because the 17 buttons on the side and people got addicted to them and that's all they use. But I think we've talked about it before, but the Naga buttons are like here on my hand. They're not at my thumb and I physically like can't reach 70% of them with my thumb on the side. Too big of hands. Needed like a Naga XL. I think it's called the Naga. Good peasant. A lot of dudes here. Open this door. He's still in bed.
I examined Peter, found out what I could, and tried to cure him. I'll come back to see you in a few days. And
Thank you.
besides praying, don't forget about the chamomile decoctions.
I won't. Thank you very much, Henry.
The old lady said that kills people or heals them, and we're just telling this poor lady to make it and give it to people. That's fine. Just spread the news, I guess. It'll be totally great, fine. 100% okay. What'd you do up in the stocks, my friend? I've never actually freed someone. Here's what happens if you free someone.
I'm free. Free.
Praise be Jesus Christ.
She gets out and sprints. I really want to see your horse, buddy. You're gonna walk out of town so I can pull you off your horse? Nice. Yeah, I think I have a Naga somewhere. I have a Corsair one. EVGA stopped making graphics cards, unfortunately, so I don't know where I'm gonna buy my next graphics card from. They started making mice and other peripherals, so I have an EGA X17 mouse. I haven't had any issues with it, but like I wouldn't say there's anything special about it. It's big enough where it fits my hand, but it's not amazing.
Humble respects.
Well, humble respects to you too, buddy. But I'm about to rip you off your horse and look at your horse.
Silly doggy. Do you want me to do the same to you?
Kind of, actually. I want to inspect the horse. I don't want to be locked onto you in combat.
I'm all yours.
Come on, buddy. I don't want to fight you. I just want to look at... I'll kill you if your horse is better than mine. It's not. So, like, we're good. Live your life.
Quick! Quick! Quick!
Just, it's a funny story you can tell in the bar where some guy tried to rip you off your horse, you climbed off, then you can even say I molested your horse, and then I took off on my horse. Spread rumors about me, buddy. Let's just go to the next town. Get all these fast travels.
Quick!
What is this?
Whoa. You piece of shit!
Some hostile bandits, okay. What? Touche, pulled me off the horse. Get up.
I've been waiting for you.
You've been waiting for me. Maybe they just scared off my dog. I got bad news for you, buddy. You chose the wrong type of helmet. Well, that didn't kill you? Got a little cocky, okay. Sure that one will kill you. I want to kill people on the horse. Just because technically I'm supposed to get more courage on the horse the more people I kill on the horse. I don't know why I keep picking up their weapons. They just suck. There's no need. Come on back, horse. You did good till I didn't see the other guy. You yeeted me off the horse. There's a floating bird's nest. Random.
Go!
Which Corsair mouse did you get? Because I'm sure they make a whole suite of them.
Whoa.
Says there's a PoE right here. What's the PoE? Father Anthony. I'm already on a pilgrimage. Don't need to be on another pilgrimage. Do, 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 do. $178 groschen for punching a horse? Sure.
Look out!
So what's in this town? Another cobbler. Says there's horses here? Very nice. I'll have to look at Corsair's 12-button one. Also about time for a new headset. This one... It's not that it doesn't work. It's just like... It's falling apart. The parts that aren't really replaceable. Man, it still sounds gorgeous. So I don't... Wow. Hot garbage horse is 0 value. I'm disappointed in these horses, but it's always worth a shot.
May God give you health.
Still loving my Corsair keyboard though. I haven't even had like a slight want to replace it. 100% still satisfied with it. I love how easy it is to clean out too. So there's kind of nothing here. But that's easily findable. Oh, I meant to go here. Ultra skeleton, sacred tree, sacred trees. Actually, before I can get into anything else in this game, I have 6 minutes left, so might as well call it a little bit early. I have to go head out to pick up the daughter and then go to the grocery store. And I'll probably be back on later tonight. Love that animation weird cancel you can do to skip some time there. You time it perfectly. You like actually fly over the fences instead of having to run from one to the other. Some little shenanigans you do to get away from people. You're in a weird fight. What are you freaking out at, dog? What's going on? What do you...
Look what I have for you.
You hungry? Why are you losing your shit? By the way, I'm gonna see you all in the next one. You always keep coming in at the end, Sharkface, but it's nice seeing you stop by again. Oh, my eye. I think I'll flush out my eye. It's probably super bloodshot. And daycare's gonna think I'm high as shit. What's new, though? People thought about me my whole life with my afro when I had it and stuff, but enough. I'll see you guys next one. Digfig out! Bye.